Hello and welcome back to Awesome Toys TV. It's been a while. We have a lot of new kits to cover today. We'll talk about all the upcoming premium Bandai kits, Gundam Base Limited and also Event Limited kits, plus the new series, the Girl Gun Lady series. We'll talk about that as well. But first up, the premium Bandai kits. What a surprise! Bandai decided to not reissue, it's a new kit altogether. It's the Rigdias. They have remodeled the armor parts and also the inner joints. So from the official pictures here, you can see that it looks like it has a lot of better articulation on the elbow and also on the knee. So definitely in terms of proportion, it looks really good. The other kit that's gonna be released in premium Bandai is the Galgo Vertex. This is also remodeled in certain parts such as the head, the backpack and also the skirting for the Galgo. Even though if you ask me, if you look at it through the kit itself, it looks quite plain. Proportion wise it looks good, but it really is a very plain looking kit because there's not a lot of marking stickers and also not a lot of details in terms of the armor parts as well. So for those of you who love etching your own panel lining parts on the kits, this is probably something that you want to get. There are quite a lot of new kits coming out in Q3 that's been announced by Bandai, and surprisingly there are 4 new Crossbone kits coming out. The first one is the Master Grade Crossbone Gundam X1 Patchwork. 5,000 yen, not exactly very expensive, and this is of course a version car. So if you have seen version car kits before, I think you have probably already know the design language that version car is going to look like, right? Quite a lot of plain white armor parts with a lot of markers, which is the red warning stickers all over the kit. So for those of you who have been collecting Crossbone, I think this is probably the one that you want to get. I'm not going to be covering the reissues because Bandai is also reissuing the X2 and X3 as well, a resale at the premium Bandai website. So if you missed those 2 kits before, now is the right time to get it. The 2 final new kits coming up from Premium Bandai this week is the new Blaze Zaku Phantom. So if you wanted the complete lineup of the Zaku Gunner series, here it is. There's really nothing new in terms of this kit. The only thing that is new is the 500mm recoil rifle that's been included for this kit. The colors looks a little bit muted to what I prefer. I kind of like deep dark colors, but then again, this is the color according to the anime or manga. I don't recall seeing this mobile suit in the anime itself. So you can complete your entire Zaf lineup with this mobile suit. The final premium Bandai kit that's coming up this week is the Master Grade Gundam XL Repair 3. To be very frank, the XL Repair 3, it is what it is. There really isn't anything new, but the inclusion of the GN long rifle, so that is what you're really paying for. And of course the different changes in terms of the shoulder armor, the knee armor, and so the skirting and the back of the XL3 where it holds the GN particle drive, so a GN drive, sorry. So that's all 5 kits coming up from Premium Bandai this week. Let's talk about the Gundam Base and also Event Limited kits because I thought that one would be a little bit more interesting. There are 10 new Gundam Base and also Event Limited kits announced this week, just in time if you're traveling to Japan. And this is the second Crossbone model kit I'm talking about, the new STCS clear color. And I have to say, clear color kits in STCS form looks absolutely amazing. This is probably a must-have for me because I already have the STCS Zeta, so the clear color parts for the SCCS kits looks amazing. I'll probably be getting this. Next up is the high grade Beyond Global G3. So yeah, if I am gonna be honest, because I've seen the G3 colors for the STCS kits before, and yeah, the colors is probably gonna be a lot muted compared to what you're seeing here. So if you love this kind of color combination, go ahead and get it if you're in Gundam Base Japan. So it's probably gonna come to this part of the world by next year. But then again, I also did notice that Thailand fans, they've been getting some very cool and latest Gundam Base kits right in time in Bangkok. So whatever is announced in Japan, surprisingly, I'm seeing them now also being sold at the same time in Bangkok. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering why Bandai didn't also allow other fans in this part of the world, Southeast Asia, such as Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, Vietnam, to also get all the latest kits. But yeah, I think for Thailand Gunpla fans, this is probably a very good time to snag up all those latest Gundam Base and also event limited kits from 2021, while the rest of us are still waiting for it probably to come next year. The one kit that I am most excited about is actually this Silver Bullet Suppressor clear color. This kit looks amazing in clear color. Surprisingly, it's not really exactly clear. It does seem like it's a combination of smoke gray and smoke black clear throughout the entire kit. The high grade Silver Bullet Suppressor kit itself is an amazing looking kit. I don't know why I haven't bought it and built it until now, but I have to say this is definitely one of the kit that you should be getting if you love how this kit looks like. And of course, the price is not very expensive too. If you've been wanting to get your partner into this hobby, I think this might be the model kit. You know how girls love pink color stuff, right? And I have to say, this Zaku Warrior Live concert version, it's a very cool look for ladies. I am not a big fan of pink color mobile suits, but the kit itself with the entire big marking of Lycos Klein Alive on the shield is really something else. So definitely something to get for your partner to build. Unfortunately, Valentine's Day is over, but you can still buy this to get them involved in the hobby. So something that you can build alongside together with your partner. The third crossbone and also the fourth crossbone kit that is announced by Bandai for Event Limited and also Gundam Base Limited is the real grade crossbone titanium finish and also clear color finish. I know a lot of you have been telling me to buy that real grade kit because it is such an amazing kit, but now that Bandai has announced it's going to be a titanium finish, which I am really looking forward to. Unfortunately, at the price is also quite expensive as well, 6,000 yen, but it definitely does looks good. But I was also very surprised at how good the kit looks like in clear color. So I will probably end up getting both titanium finish and also the clear color crossbow, to be honest. Look at it, the amazing red and all clear white plastics on the crossbone is really something else. If only they have also given the cloak a clear color smoky dark finish, but unfortunately that is something that's not included. The one that I'm really excited about and it's already out now in Gundam Base Japan, and that is the real grade Force Impulse Gundam. Real grade titanium finish. Surprisingly, the blue in the Force Impulse finish here looks a little bit, it looks like a glossy finish rather than a titanium finish. So maybe it is a lighting issue when they took the picture of the kit itself. But other than that, it looks really good. This is something that I really want as well. But the biggest surprise to me was actually this kit, the real grade Rogue Strike Rogue Gundam with the Grand Slam altogether. 3,300 yen, extremely cheap. I was quite surprised by that. I'm not too sure whether the Grand Slam itself will be in a chrome finish or whether you need to put plastics, but given the history with Bandai, I think this is probably going to be a chrome part for the Grand Slam. So the Gundam Strike Rogue is probably the one that I'm most looking forward to. And remember when I say this, when we first covered the Master Grade Gundam Barbatos, I told you guys there will be a titanium finish. And true enough, here it is, 10,000 yen, almost 10,000 yen. Again, a Gundam Base exclusive for now. So I would assume that this kit will probably be out in some form or another in the rest of the world, maybe by 2022, given how we've seen the pattern of release by Bandai. When I first saw the trailer from Bandai, this girl gun lady, I was a bit confused. I didn't know what to expect and what it is all about. Upon little digging, well, the show is all about this lady, this high school girl who is a bit of a loner. She loves building plumber, and one day she built this plumber based on a gun, and somehow next day or that night she was transported into a different world, and that gun became a persona of its own called a Lady Commander. So there's going to be 4 separate main characters. That's why you can see there's 4 main guns here as well, and all 4 of these main guns will have their own separate Lady Commander. At first when I saw this, I was a bit confused, right? Like, why is Bandai going into a different territory altogether? Are they going after the Little Armor series from Tommy Tech? But obviously this is a lot bigger and a lot pricier as well. And I think at certain point of the story, the 4 main characters are supposed to intersect, because all the 4 guns that you see here, they are supposed to combine or gatai in some form of another. And of course, the price of these kits are not cheap. You can either buy the gun alone, or you can buy a box set of the gun together with the Lady Commander themselves. But for now, there's only the main character Alpha and also Alice out as a box set. There are a lot of bigger gun products coming out soon as well in July. Those are the Blast Girl series. When I first saw the price, I was shocked by the sticker price, but then surprisingly, when I saw the actual pictures of how big the gun is, I think it really justifies the asking price. So there's going to be a lot of gimmicks, a lot of moving parts as well, and of course, if you collect all of them, they will combine in some form or another. For me, I am actually quite interested in the characters themselves, in the sense of the Lady Commanders, because there's going to be Alice, Bianca, Charlotte, and also Daisy. So 4 of them, and that is of course to coincide with the ABCD of Attack Girl Gun: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. So quite an interesting territory for Bandai to go into. I am on the fence. I have to wait to see how the series is going to pan out. The show is only going to start to air in April, but I would love to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts? For me, definitely the Lady Commander looks really good in terms of proportions and details. So I will actually probably just buy the Lady Commanders to collect. I'm not too sure about the guns. I am not really into the guns themselves, honestly, but I think this will probably be aimed at younger boys who love to play with guns. Interesting is as well, from looking at the cast of the show, it is mainly female. Like, there is not one single guy character in the entire show itself, which I thought was gonna be interesting and also refreshing. So let's wait for the show to air in April, and once the product is out in April as well, I think that's where we can make some judgment call. Surprisingly, there is also going to be something new, the new RXO Unicorn Gundam Auto Transformation model. This is not the same bus that we've seen before, but this is going to be an entire model kit in itself. So you will have to build this, and I think the model will be, I think the model itself will be included somehow. No pricing has been announced so far, so I can't tell you too much, but once the pricing is announced next week, you will be sure to see it here firsthand. In other news, somebody broke into the Unicorn Gundam statue in Odaiba, surprisingly, despite the high surveillance and also the rope there as well. So luckily nothing was damaged, and as you can see here, these are the pictures of the before and after cleanup. So the culprit actually left some footprints at the feet of the Unicorn Gundam. Coming up very soon as well, there's going to be a special edition of 30 Minutes Mission by Hobby Japan. And if you get that particular issue, there is a special kit included in there with special colors and also water decals. And surprisingly, I'm not really into 30 Minutes Mission, to be very frank, but when I saw these pictures of this special edition in these colors and markings, I'm kind of now warming up to the 30 Minutes Mission. So probably time for me to dig deep into the 30-minute mission series. So there you have, folks. I know this video is a little bit long because there were so many things to cover, and I think I was actually primarily very intrigued by the entire Girl Gun series from Bandai. I think it's quite refreshing, but for me, I think yeah, I'll probably just stick to the Gunpla series for now until I see how the actual show itself will pan out. So that's our video for today. If you love what we're putting out, give me a like, and if you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you down in the comment section below.